Yes, June 2026 is finally here, and today I will be sharing movies and series when it comes to lesbian content that I will highly recommend you all to stay tuned for this month. But before we break it down, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So finally, House of Dragon Season 4 is a highly anticipated and for continuing its major queer and sapphic storyline between Queen Rihanna and Masaria. In Season 2, it was officially confirmed that Rihanna, thought a passionate, unscripted kiss with her advisor Masaria. Season 3 will continue navigating the close political alliance and shifting romantic intimacy. The intense emotional charge bond between Rihanna and Queen Alicante is still very important. In season 2, Abigail was introduced and she is actually known for having multiple wives. So according to what I read, we see that maybe we will be getting a little bit more of Abigail and what she has to offer, especially, when it was mentioned in season 2 that she has multiple wives. So we will have to see if she will get more camera time. But according to what I've read, it looks like, yes, she will have a way more important role compared to her previous role in season 2. So stay tuned for House of Dragon. We definitely, I feel like we're gonna get some woman on woman action. Hopefully it will be worth the plot. So I'm very excited for it. It will be available on HBO Max. Moving forward, we have one of my favorites, Power Book 3 Raising Canon, and this one will be available on Stars. The series heads into its fifth and final season. Jukebox will continue to explore the personal and extreme struggles tied to her orientation. Her arc in the final season focuses heavily on, breaking away from her family toxic, dangerous environment. Reports and teasers point her to eventually collaborating with Detective Garcia, triggering a massive fallout with Kenan that forces her to basically leave Queen and relocate to Washington, D.C., setting up her adult storyline in the original book series. So finally, I hope we can see, her finding love again. I feel like she's just been struggling so much, to make real connections, especially after what happened to her first love. You can see her genuinely trying to make other connections, but she's just been, randomly hooking up with people, just trying to find herself again. And also, she has a very difficult, family dynamic. So I very high hope that finally in this season finale, she will find peace. Hopefully, she can find love again. I feel like, she well deserves it, especially everything that she has been going through and just trying to do the right thing. So stay tuned for it. I will definitely be doing an update regarding it. This one is actually new. It is Wild Cherry. So this one will be the BBC six-part miniseries. Features a complex landscape of relationships, but its core plot focus primarily on, the mother-daughter dynamics, social media, exploration, and a private school photo scandal rather than other plots. The girls are accused of operating and under, taking an app where students vote on, provocative media. The intense secret bond between the teenager girls and how they go to protect one another forms the emotional backbone of the series. For the lesbian plot, I feel like we will have to stay tuned to see what is gonna happen, because since it's media and it's provocative videos and images that are spread around, I feel like we might see women on women media being spread around as well. And according to what I've seen, I don't get a lot of information on whether, if there will be a very strong, lesbian relationship in it. But I feel like we definitely might be getting some women on women action, or, we will have to stay tuned to see if that's actually going to happen. So, I'm not going to say this one is 100 trillion percent going to give us what we are looking forward to, but I do feel like we should keep an open minded, because there is a possibility that we might just get it. And I will definitely let you all know if it's worth the watch or worth the skip. And then we have Girls Like Girls. The upcoming, of age, romance is scheduled to be nationally while trigger released in the United States June 19 and other, countries as well in June. Set over the course of one summer, the story follows Kolai, who moves to a rural town in Oregon to live with her estranged father. Following the passing of her mother, while trying to navigate her grief and find her place, she meets the charismatic and popular Sonia. Sonia has a possessive boyfriend in this case that sparks being to feel like there's something going on between the girls. The film explores the beautiful, often terrifying realities of first love and self-doubt. So this movie has been, going around since the beginning of the year. It's one of the most anticipated, top 10 lesbian movies of the year. So it's finally gonna be here. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. I know there are a lot of high expectations on it, but from what I can see, I feel like it's gonna be a very cute, adorable, emotional, on also fun type of movie, so hopefully like I will be doing a review on it. But yes, this movie has been highly anticipated for months and months and months, and it's finally here, and it's gonna be, released in June. So stay tuned and mark it on your to watch list. Then moving forward, we have The Little Sister. It is scheduled for a limited theatrical release in United States on June 5th. The film follows Fatima, a young Parisian student who navigates her, awakening as a lesbian while, reconciling her desires with her traditional, in this case, Muslim faith and close family as well. She's very tomboyish, teen with a warm but traditional Algerian immigrant family throughout. She, basically starts brief dates and clueless male classmates to maintain an appearance. She soon begins experimenting with her identity using dating apps. She makes a new, diverse circle and new friends, and she actually ends up meeting, in this case, Gina, a Korean nurse who she ends up creating a very beautiful and emotional bond with. Like the movie that I mentioned previously, The Little Sister has also been one of the most anticipated, lesbian movies of the year to 2026. So I'm very excited to see what it has to offer. I will 100 trillion percent go ahead and go look or at it. It's one of my number one movies that I wanted to wait and watch. So hopefully it will be worth it. And also stay tuned, for the platform for where it will be released. For now, it will be released in June on, limited theatrical, location. And then we have The Testaments. In the 2026 Hulu series, the plot centers on Becca and her, unrequired romantic feelings for her best friend Agnes. Becca and Agnes grow together in Grillet, navigating, Aunt Lydia's elite, predatory school for future wives. Amid, the strict religious enforcements, Becca quickly struggles for orientation in a regime that, punish her for actually being who she is. Becca is in love with Agnes. Agnes, however, does not, initiate or shares these romantic feelings. And also, you can say at the end, they end up sharing a kiss, something like that. This one is available to watch on Hulu. This one have been on my watch list, even though it was not released, or will be released in June. Season 1 was released, if I'm not mistaken, a month ago. So I haven't watched it. I just recently came across it. So if I didn't watch it, for me, it's new. And it's actually brand new as well. It just got recently released like a month or month and a half ago. So go ahead, go watch it. I will definitely be giving you guys an update. And if you have watched it as well, let me know your personal opinion on it. It looks super good. It looks super amazing. And I'm 100% here for it. A review of this story will be coming soon. And like I said, if you have an opinion on it, please let me know down below in the comments. It's very important. So yes, guys, that's basically it. If you guys know any other content coming out this month, please drop it down below in the comments. And thank you so much for all the love and all the support. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.